Assalamu alaikum. My name is Danish. I am doing MS Project Management from Institute of Management Science. Today I will be presenting my final write-up of the risk management. My presentation title is Risk Assessment Techniques in Project Management. In this presentation, I will discuss the role of risk management in project and the different risk assessment techniques used during the project. Let's start with a short explanation about the paper. The study examined risk assessment techniques that should be practiced in project management to evaluate risk. Such techniques help a project manager able to predict problems. The purpose of this paper is to discuss several types of risk assessment methods and the role they play in project management. It describes essential approaches to risk evaluation, which encompass qualitative and quantitative methods like SWOT analysis, failure mode and effect analysis, and Monte Carlo simulation. Also, there are advantages and disadvantages. Let's start with the introduction of risk assessment. Risk assessment is about predicting challenging challenges, distributing resources wisely, and achieving key project goals like time, cost, and quality. As project environment grow more competitive and unpredictable, risk management helps ensure success and build confidence among stakeholders. This presentation focuses on the key techniques and tools to manage risk effectively. Importance of risk assessment. Let's look why risk assessment is essential. Effective risk assessment identify potential threats and ensure resources are allocated at the right time. It improves decision making, ensure project stability, and boost stakeholders' trust. By addressing risk early, we can avoid major setbacks and achieve project objectives more efficiently. Risk assessment techniques. Risk assessment techniques fall into two categories like qualitative and quantitative. Qualitative methods like SWOT analysis are simpler and rely on expert judgment. Similarly, risk matrices, while quantitative methods like Monte Carlo simulation use data to create precise risk models, combining both give a well-rounded understanding of project risk. Key risk assessment tools. Let's examine some key tools used in risk assessment. Here are some widely used tools like SWOT analysis, which identifies strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats in project. Similarly, failure mode and effect analysis prioritize risk using a scoring system, and Monte Carlo simulation predicts scenario using statistical modeling. Each tool has a unique advantages and depending on the project's need. Risk assessment in project phases. We will discuss how these techniques integrate into different projects phases. Risk management is continuous process across all project phases. In initiation phase, risks are identified. During planning phase, risks are analyzed and mitigation strategies are developed. During execution phase, risks are monitored and managed, while in closure phase, lessons learned are reviewed for failure improvement. Advanced techniques. Advanced techniques. We will explore advanced techniques for handling complex risks. Advanced techniques like Delphi method gather expert input for complex risks, while root cause analysis identify underlying causes of risk. Similarly, Monte Carlo simulation help predict probabilities and impact. All these methods provide deeper insight and improve decision making. Proactive risk management tools. Look let's look up for proactive risk management. Proactive tools like registers help in tracking risk and mitigation strategy. Risk metrics usually prioritize risks, making it easier to focus on the most critical ones. Advanced softwares like Primavera Risk Analysis streamline risk tracking for large projects. After all conclusion, we concluded that risk assessment is essential for project success. It ensures early identification of risk, effective resources uses, and informed decision making. Tools like SWOT analysis, failure mode and effect analysis, and Monte Carlo simulation are important for managing risk across all phases. With the integration of AI and analytics, the future of risk management looks even more promising. Thanks for your attention.